10 things you did not know about me, or 10 things I'm not so proud of. Yeah, one of the things I'm not so proud of is this chair. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 10 things that I feel like these are things you probably don't know about me yet. They just so happen to be 10 things that I'm not so proud of. Well, not all of them. Some of them are things that I'm not so proud of. First thing that you guys did not know about me is that I was a computer science major in college. I think it was after the MySpace time, everybody was like, oh my God, I could totally be a coder right now. And I thought I wanted to be a coder, which I will say is something I still wish I knew. I went undeclared when I went to Sonoma State, and then I decided I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do computer science. That's gonna be my major. I'm gonna be a computer person. And then I went to a computer programming class, and I sat there and they went over, I think it was the first day, and they went over what the class was gonna be like for the year, and I kind of sat there. I looked around. Nope. At that time, I will say, I think it's very hard to decide at that age what you think you're gonna be doing for the rest of your life. Because part of me was like, oh yeah, let's code, let's do computer stuff. And then the other part of me was like, I can't go to class right now. I can't do this. Very busy.
Did you want to be a hacker?
I think I could have been a hacker at one point, but I couldn't even get myself to go to class. So I don't know what made me think that I could learn all these things at that age.
Do you want to explain to people what MySpace is too, or is that another video?
John, people know what MySpace is. You guys know John used to pay people to trick out his MySpace page. You didn't even do it yourself. You are such a fraud. You're such a fraud. Next thing you might not have known about me is that I worked at In-N-Out for 5 years. I was flipping burgers. I was a burger flipping machine. But the thing that you might not know about that, because you probably knew that I worked there, but the thing you might not know is that looking back on all the jobs that I've had, that was probably one of my favorite jobs that I've had. And it's funny because I worked there for the longest. That was the longest job I've ever had. But looking back on it now, it was so much fun working there. I always had such a good time with my friends working there, having water fights when we're closing. You know, if somebody ordered extra spread, really giving it to them. If I was mad that day, I don't know what it was, but I just look back and I think like, wow, that was a really fun job and I would like to go back for a day. If you're a first manager at In-N-Out, let me come back for a day. Work your board real quick. Which is like where you build all the bottoms. Like you put the spread, lettuce, tomato, and onion, pickle, whatever on there. And then the cook is the person next to you that cooks everything and then puts it on. I wouldn't be a cook because if you guys work there, if you're short, it's a lot of leaning and you get it like grease. You get grease belly. Next thing I have for you guys is that in 6th grade, I almost died. In 6th grade, my appendix ruptured. I remember the exact moment. I don't know if that's when it ruptured. I'm assuming that's when it ruptured. But it was like right when school got out. And I remember just all of a sudden having a really bad stomach ache. And it hurt so bad. I literally lived across the street. It was a 5-minute walk and I couldn't get myself to walk home. I ended up like vomiting nonstop for like 3 days. Like literally every 5 minutes on the dot, I would be throwing up. It wasn't until my brother told my mom that I look like something seriously wrong with me. I think I was turning green and he was like, I think she really needs to go to the doctor. So we went to an urgent care center and then the guy like touched my stomach for 1 second and they sent me to the ER and then I got it out that night.
But you just were rolling on the floor in pain. I was like, stop it. Jason called me at work and said, she does not look good.
Yeah.
I was like, I went home at lunchtime though, and I just yelled at you and told you to quit being a baby.
Honestly, in her defense, knowing you, sometimes you like to cry wolf.
I don't think I cry wolf. I do say I'm always gonna throw up, but I was actually throwing up.
Please do not do anything with that.
Nothing?
No.
I can't put it in my video. I know some people know this about me, but not everybody knows this about me. I used to be a huge Tech Nine fan. We went to so many concerts. That was like such a fun time in my life though, very carefree time in my life. I had the jersey, my graduation hat, I actually bedazzled to be the Strange Music logo, which, you know, looking back is a little interesting. That the thing I was most passionate about at that time was Tech Nine. I really miss I used to love going to concerts. Not really big concerts though. The big ones I don't like as much. I really like the smaller venues, like in bars, in like club type places. But I used to love going to concerts. I would get fucked up. Next one I have to tell you guys is one that really hurt me for a while. This was after I graduated college, but before I started working for Target. And I was interviewing, like I was sure I wanted to be in makeup. I wanted to do something in makeup, I just didn't know exactly what it was yet. And I went to an interview, this was just for an internship, okay? I had already graduated college and I was trying so hard to get just a job, any position possible in the makeup industry, that I applied for an internship. And it was at the Balm. I thought it would be a perfect fit, and I did an interview there and I didn't end up getting the job. And that one really was discouraging. Graduated trying to kind of like find my place in life, basically. I was really passionate about makeup and I didn't know where to go. And I was like, you know what? I can get an internship. I can do this. I didn't end up getting the job. And that one like really, that one burned. It was so discouraging to me at the time. So I feel like if you guys are going through something right now, don't give up. Don't let it make you change directions, because ultimately I still ended up doing something in makeup. Maybe that just wasn't the path for me, but I just remember at the time it was something that I was embarrassed, because it was like, how can I not get an internship? I'm trying to work for free here and you won't let me work for free. I don't know why everybody around me likes this one so much. John loves it, Desi loves it, my mom wasn't even fazed by it. But when I travel, sometimes when I'm even at home, I wake up in the middle of the night screaming. It's not diagnosed. A lot of people call it sleep terrors. Sleeping, sleep screaming. I don't know what it is. You know how you can close blackout shades in hotel rooms? And we travel pretty often. If I wake up sometime in the middle of the night, I don't know where I am and I can't see, I just start screaming. And I'm trying to get out. I feel like I can't move and I'm trying to like turn on a light or open the door and get out. And I remember this happened, the first few times that I can recall it happening was when I was camping with one of my friends back in elementary school. And we were in a tent and I was screaming in the middle of the night trying to get out of the tent. It sucks because like sometimes I don't remember it, but the times I do remember it, I can recall the fear that I have of not being able to see and not being able to get out. And I know I'm like yelling, John, like turn light. What am I yelling at you?
You just, oh, Chicago.
In my head, I'm yelling, turn the lights on. I'm trying to turn the lights on, trying to find the door. That's in my head, that's what I'm doing, trying to turn the lights on.
You're not actually doing any of that.
Do I like pop up?
Yeah, you go to like straight at 90 degrees.
Desi's been dying to see it, but I think she would freak out if she saw it, for real. She'd probably like punch me or something. Next thing that I have to share with you guys is, this is like another terror situation. So I used to work at Target for about, I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 years. And whenever I go to Target to this day and I hear stuff over the walkies, I get instant anxiety. And still to this day, I can forget a lot of things, but when I hear the walkie and I hear like LOD, I'm just instantly like, LOD stands for leader on duty, so it's like the manager in charge at the time. There was a time that I was so not trying to work there anymore. I remember leaving and going to the liquor store, not to buy liquor, but buying lottery tickets. I remember leaving and going and spending like $40 on lottery tickets. Like, please just let me win the lottery so I don't have to do this anymore. No.
It's time.
You guys, I feel like that we are in a good enough relationship that I can finally share this story with you. It's been many years. I've been asked many, many times, and I feel ready. When I was 18 years old, we all try to be that person like, oh, no regrets, hashtag no regrets, you know? But this is something that I really wish I didn't do. The reason I wish I didn't do it, for reasons other than I hate it, I just spent such a short amount of time thinking about it. The guy that I was dating at the time was like really into tattoos, and I was like, I'm just gonna do this, let's do this. And it was something that I thought that I wanted on my body forever. I was like, if I ever like something long enough for like a year, I'm gonna get it tattooed on me. And it was like a surprise for my birthday, so I was gonna go get it tattooed. I literally remember looking at it, and I didn't think about it for more than 2 seconds before I said, yeah, let's do this. I think I just had a lot of adrenaline going. I didn't even think about it. But that time in my life, it was literally like, I'm down. The font kills me. It's my least favorite. It's like Curl's font. I mean, I'd be better off with Comic Sans font than I would with Curl's font. There's diamonds, There was like a bro-ho situation going on back then. I wasn't actually a bro-ho. I think I was like a wannabe bro-ho, just like dipping my toe in a little bit and then just decided to get a tattoo. There's just so many things I don't like about it. No shade whatsoever to the tattoo artist that did it. They did a great job. It's just a personal preference. I just don't like it.
Since we have you here,
Since you have me here.
let's hear the story behind why you chose this tattoo.
I think I saw this on, what was that Kat Von D tattoo show? Inked. And I think I was like, oh, that's cool. I'd like to live my life by that. One life, one chance. Clearly, one life, we get this tattoo, it's stuck there forever.
How about the placement of it? Who chose that?
I think I wanted it on my ribs, which I don't know why, because it's not like I'm always trying to show off my midsection. Why would I do that?
We're all learning.
That's like the last, I never in my life am I like flaunting my midsection. My torso is like 2 inches long. I do not have the real estate to put that big of a tattoo there, but it's there. Next thing you guys might not know about me is that I was a spelling bee champion, el campeón. That was the only thing I think I was ever actually good at. Like I wasn't athletic, I wasn't a sporty, actually don't think I played any sports. I only ran cross country in high school because I didn't want to walk home. I wanted to get a ride from my friend from school, and she was doing cross country, so I did it with her, so that way I wouldn't have to walk a mile home, which makes 0 sense whatsoever. That's how smart I was in high school. I didn't really have a lot going on, I don't think, but one thing I was good at was spelling. That was the only thing I ever got an award for. That and attendance, which they just do to make you feel good about yourself. All right, so that is 10 things that you guys may not have known about me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I peed my pants one time. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all rolling a little pee once in a while, huh? What do you think people would say if they know how fraudulent this background was?
That part?
It's just a lot of trash. What's one thing people just don't know about you yet? Do you remember when I almost died?
Which time?
Mom! What? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Take my gun. All right, first. Delete. Can you bring the mic a little closer? I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can't? Did you say you can't?
I got a little bit of your pants in the shot.
You could say my belly.
Boy. Dude.
I feel like I'm falling out of this chair. It's so unstable.
Just like you. Turn it off, man.
Bonus footage. Oh no. She is getting too cute for words. Oh, come on. Hi, Turbo. Oh, hi, Zozie. Goose, that doesn't look very comfortable. Do you see his face, John? Why is he doing that?